Hey guys, cheers. Yes, I am still alive, kicking. I feel like hell, but I'm I'm okay, I guess. I'm home, semi-sick for myself, but more for my son. He started daycare probably a few months ago, maybe only 2 months ago, and he was in daycare at an in-home daycare, and now he's at a center. So he's been sick pretty much since he started at the center. But other than that, he's healthy. He's just building his immune system. So I just wanted to do this video, check in with you guys. It's been a while. You guys know that. Well, now the light's flickering on. And sorry for the low light here. This is going to be a quick update. First, what I got in the glass here is a, there's the dog, More Beer kit. It was a holiday ale. Let's see if I can get some light to it. Yeah, it's super clear. Aroma's malt, crystal malt's kind of caramelly, and some cinnamon, allspice, but they didn't really have a whole lot in the recipe, so it's not overpowering, and that's the way I'd like it. So aroma wise, it just smells kind of like a clean Sam Adams holiday ale or something like that. Let's go for the taste. Carbonation spot on, it's clean, tastes good. You can taste more of the sweetness from the malts and the cinnamon in there. It's really good tasting beer. I've gone through this keg pretty quickly. It's only been in there probably a month and a half, and it's almost gone. So brings me to the next subject, which is I brewed a beer last weekend on Friday night after I got home from work. Oh, no, actually, not last weekend, but the weekend before. I did a stout. This one from More Beer. Again, I've been buying a lot from them. Great deal. It was a stout. It had 9 pounds pale malt, pale two row, 1.5 pounds Munich, 8 ounces Carafa 2, 8 ounces Crystal 40, 4 ounces chocolate malt, and 4 ounces of roasted barley, an ounce of Bravo at 60 minutes, and an ounce of Cascade at flame out. So what I did with this is I didn't really want to, hold on, yep, he's good. I didn't want to filter water and add an abundant amount of salt, so I just went the easy way out and got artesian well water again, which I used it for this as well. So it's hard to, I was asking the guys in the round table how I could, if I found out my pH was too high, how I would adjust that. So I did buy some baking soda, and I added a little bit in, just assuming that it's similar to the water profile I have in the city water, but the pH came down. It was probably 5.2, 5.1. So I didn't really mess with it. I just left it there. A lot of ums again. So it's down in the fermenter. It's crashing right now. It's been in the fermenters a week and a half. It's hit its terminal gravity. I hit gravity was expected was 1056 to 1060. I hit 1062. And the first time I tried a sample, it was extremely bitter. Like really bitter, almost undrinkable. I didn't finish the sample. I had a sample last night before I started cooling it down, and it tastes a lot better. Still a little bitterness there. So I'm hoping that about 4, 5, 6 days at near freezing, it will clean it up. Hopefully it's just yeast bite, particulate in the beer, but it might not be. If it is still really bitter after the cold crash, I might add some lactose to it and make it a cream stout or a milk stout if to balance some of that bitterness. But other than the bitterness, the aroma was awesome. Chocolate, coffee, taste was there. Again, just the bitterness. And I've had this problem with dark beers. So I know now that I need to build a water profile, whether it be I filter my water or I buy RO water and build it up so I know that the pH is going to be right. Or cold steeping. I've never done it. I didn't want to go into that realm yet. You have to adjust by adding more dark grains when you do that. And this was a kit, so I didn't want to go out and buy more dark grains and assume what I would need to do. So we'll see how that turns out. Pretty excited about it. I don't think it'll be a drain pour. So what else is going on? Christmas is over. Happy holidays, belated, and New Year's to you guys. New Year's was pretty low key for me this year, for the first time in a long time. So that was nice. Family time. Christmas presents. I got 4 of these. They're the Spyglau, I mean, you know, the maker of them. And one broke as we were unloading the car after we got back from Christmas. So I have 3 of them. And I'm sure they'll be gone in a matter of a month because they're extremely thin, but I love these glasses. And I drink anything out of them. It doesn't really need to be an IPA for me. I think they're just great. Make a beer taste a lot better. I also got this. I'm sure you guys have seen these around. It's a wooden 6-pack holder. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see the etching on there. It says Scheels Brewery. That's my last name, if you guys don't know that. And it says established 2013 on there. So that's pretty cool. This is the same aunt that got me the Scheels Brewery glasses, pint glasses last year. And it's got a bottle opener on the side, and it's a nice bottle opener. Like, this isn't one of the cheap ones you buy. That's pretty nice. So I'm gonna have to start bottling some beer to use that because I don't bottle beer anymore. Sometimes off the keg, but I think this summer when I have the cabin, I'm going to bottle a batch, you know, something like a pale ale, and I can transport it in that, you know. So otherwise, just decoration down in the man cave. Anything else? Not really. I can think of one great piece of news is that my friend Lee, he had him and his wife had their baby girl last week. Born early, very low in weight. She had preeclampsia, but all is well now. He's a new dad and he's adjusting. And you know, I kind of know the struggle, but it's like you guys had all told me, it's an amazing experience. I can't describe it. He's making noise. He's gonna be eating here pretty soon. But yeah, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I love it. Last thing. So this is a possibility, but I'm not sure. I guess there's 2 things I want to talk about. One, National Homebrew Conference. Is that NHC? Yeah. That is in Minneapolis this year, and I have talked the wife into allowing me to go. It actually falls on my birthday. My birthday's the 16th of June. So I told her I've wanted to go, and what better time to do it when it's 2.5 hours away? Then I don't have to buy plane tickets. We'll stay at Lee's house. He lives in the cities, or we'll crash on Josh Secor's floor. You know, one of the 2. But no hotel paid. No better time to do it. So Lee has agreed to go as well. So I'm just waiting to buy those tickets. Hope to meet up with all of you there. It'll be a blast. I've never been there. It'll be a time of my life. Cheers. And last, I know I brought this up before, but I'm really thinking about doing an electric setup. Now, the nice thing is I have a 220 dryer outlet in my kitchen because we have an electric stove. So I wouldn't need to brew down in the basement. I could brew up here. I actually have an old oven fan over there. They moved the oven when they redid this house and left the antique blower or whatever, and left it there, and it still works. So I could put whatever I'm making or boiling with under there. So I've looked at things. I've looked at the Grainfather. I've looked at some cheaper models, and I really don't know what to do. One idea is to do something like the high gravity one vessel system, but then I looked into it. I can make something like that for 400 tops. I've looked on Homebrew Talk. My dad's good with electric stuff, so I mean I know I could buy a $68 Bayou Classic kettle, and he could make the controller box with me, and I'd have an electric brewing setup. But that's still a lot of money that I'm not really sure I can justify spending. I mean, right now what I have works, but it's freaking cold outside, and I hate going out there. It's just not it's not fun. I used to dig it, but I would rather be in the kitchen warm when I'm brewing. Plus the control you have, the ability to do step mashes, the ability to go to mash out, because I always have trouble getting mash out with boiling water in there. There's a lot of pluses, but again, I got to do some thinking, and I gotta be able to justify the expense. So I think that's it. If you guys want to comment, let me know if you're going to NHC this year. I'm sure the round table we're all going to exchange numbers and stuff so we can all meet up. But yeah, let me know if you're going. Cheers. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, and I'll see you when I see you. Oh, go Pack, go. You're going down, Dallas.